Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, February 15th. It is Valentine Hangover Day. If you didn't have a good night last night, you are waking up really bad today. You should have took care of your significant other, just like we took care of each other yesterday. That end of the day trade, wow, man. I mean, again, it's got nothing to do with being some kind of genius or, you know, reading tea leaves. It's nothing but a tracking data. Data will tell you everything you need to know. Then the charts will go out there and support it. At the end of the day, yesterday, we were talking about actually all day yesterday, all day, we were talking about that SPX credit spread 41.45, 41.40s, buying the 41.45, selling the 41.40s. End of the day, back at $2, drop down to $1, back up to $1 or $2, 2.50, 2.75. Like I said there, an hour to go. This smells like free money. And again, 3 o'clock at $1.25, a lot of flips, a lot of everything, and really, really, really cool. You had that move going into the end of the day as we were hovering above that 41.36, bounce back up to it, and those last few minutes of the day, slam right back down under that 41.36, and we closed red. How much was that? We closed down 1 point. 1 point. 2 green days. You got a really shitty track record to get in that third one. Anyway, today, retail sales 8:30. Nothing on the cards. Nothing at all today. Tomorrow is where it gets big. You got jobless claims, you got housing numbers, you got PPI, and then Fed's Mester. Uncle Mester is going to be speaking at 8:45, and then at 1:30 you got Bullard. Now, with Brainerd now being moved over to the Economic fucking Development Council, whatever the fuck, for Joe Biden, the seat for the vice chair, although there has never been a vice chair prior to Brainerd, seems to be open. Jerome Powell is very obviously on a chopping block since he won't last another term as far as being applied for the president of the FOMC. So these two are going to be hovering. These two are going to be fighting for it. Mustard and Bullard. Mustard and Bullard are going to be your two. So it's going to be a lot to watch tomorrow with the commentary on it. And by any chance, this is Financial Juice. I highly recommend you guys come to this if you've got computers that you're trading off of. FinancialJuice.com, free website. Come over here onto Tick Strike. All you got to do is click on your speaker button, turn it up as high as you want. Over here, you can customize what news you want to see. Fantastic website to be on. But anyway, going back, we closed red. We got our money. Boom. And that's the way we do things over here. So now, looking ahead, I want to just bring this really quick. Looking ahead, the problem that we're going to have with moving to the downside with SPY, with SPX, as we are still tracking our quote-unquote full moon window, next full moon is going to be on March the 7th, is anything at this 304 and above this 304 is due to fail. Bottom line, anything on the QQQ above that 304 is due to fail. When we start to get our decent downside and start looking for that minus 4100, minus 4090, minus 4070, minus 4060, and then start producing new lows on the SPX for the month, is when this 300 gets broken. So until the 300 is broken, we're in a holding pattern for the most part. And that's just the way that it's been. Here's your 5-day chart. You can see here, we've gone nowhere. From this 4120 area, 4115, up at this 4155, we've done nothing for 5 days. We had that little bit of a dip down below it over here on Friday, late on Thursday, started the day on Friday, spent it down there, and we've been hovering above this ever since. So still that 4155 is going to be looking to where you've got your let's get short alarm, and then you can start deciding how you want to go into things. I'll go into this in a second, going over a couple of names, but bringing it back over here, look, Carl Icahn still has that big position for this Friday. This Friday, ES 40/50 puts, $50 million position. Yesterday, he opened a new one for March 17th, 39.50 puts, a $72 million short position. Now, everybody's been reading around about George Soros starting to get into a massive short on a lot of the big tech names, which I'll go over that when we get off of this. Big, big, big position over there on George Soros. Here is Carl Icahn with a $72 million short for next month, March 17th, with an already $50 million short for this month, going into the end of this week at 40/50. And yesterday, 50 cents showed up. 52 cents, 103,000. VIX, May 17th, 50 calls. That 60,000 block stuck out like a big fucking sore thumb. Somebody is into something for a major crash to the downside. Flash crash, whatever it may be, but I will remind you again, 1 week from Friday is the 1 year anniversary of the Russian invasion. There are a lot of rumors floating around all over social media of something that could happen from the Ukraine side, something that could happen from NATO, and something that could be happening from Russia. So be very, 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 very fucking nimble if you're going to be over there trying to get into something in a long position. Because let me tell you, it is there to sit there and roll you over. You can fight against that full moon as much as you want. Over here onto the NVIDIA getting asked a lot of questions about what to do. Where is this? What are we doing? NVIDIA bullish point of view. 230 was already my top. 230 was my top from a very long period of time. 227 was my Q2 2023 top, and we already got up there. You're looking here, 108, 230. Do the math. It's up over 100% since the October lows. Very obvious reasons why there are people getting into a major short position. Tesla got to take you off of that, get you onto something clean. And again, here we are, 101 up to, I'm not going to change the time frame. It is what it is. 101 right back up to this 208 area. There you are right now at 210. A lot of guys will want to say, but yeah, you said 200 was resistance and that's bullish. You know what? You can go over here and lick all the peanut butter off the spoon that you want to. This is set up for somebody that wants to say, you know what? You ain't going above 215. There ain't no way in hell you're going above 220. I'm going to go sell the bear up there. Here you are right here, 208. You are ready to fail. Come over here onto Microsoft, which a lot of guys were asking about, and I gave you my idea as to what to do. Microsoft clean. You're up here in FOMO land. You're dropping back to 266, 265 as you go into the latter part of next week. Absolutely no question whatsoever. And then you start to see where the reality comes with a lot of that stuff, where here is your Amazon. Got to get this off. Let me just remove these studies because it'll make it a little bit easier for you. And don't want to waste your time. Amazon 117 down here at 99, down 20% from the earnings spike. Here you are, 81.43, right on that COVID low. Can't say that it's going to break down below 95, but it's already down almost 20%, and that is reality. And here is Google. Again, Google talking here from your spike, 112, down here at 94. Once again, down greater than 20%. And everybody wants to go over there and look at the FOMO stuff, which is out there. And by all means, feel free. You know, Netflix going absolutely nowhere. Nothing with Netflix. Apple, same thing. Apple, nowhere. Just floating in this area together with SPX before you are going to get the fall down below that 150-170 and start retracing back over here to 145. And then we'll see where reality comes in with that. So, yeah, again, you are looking at somebody who went out here and said, okay, I'm going to buy the 50 calls on VIX. The 50 calls. 35 is your June. 38 is your January. And this guy's over here buying 50 calls. 85 is your COVID drop. So, hey man, there's a big gap up there at 50. I get it, but somebody is out there saying that there is something that is going to be a major, major, major move to the downside. He's got May. We're playing March. God bless all of you that want to continue to stay long. I wish you the best of luck. And here's your public service announcement.
But does the public not have a right to know if a
The
balloon
public
is over their
certainly
state?
has the ability to look up in the sky